We are me bedo na mado nkwa obi ani baby abi me do sin obi wa wo ha bia me do sin obi a sir with a sa semadi sir anoba one dream we go dance so one dream and me mo bibia kwa basa wa joining me. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please stay here with me. So when you follow ya na wa follow na fi wa share na fi wa double tap screen na afi wa like. Mbeda unkuma meda o sinyo bia sir with a sa semadi sir anoba one dream we go dance so one dream Thank you so much for joining Doma Mai Yekurum Minia and I'm offer my brother when you're joining your pen, I will like it. Now, if you watch it, double tap your screen to like it. Oh, follow me and I'm a follow back. Now I follow being so what I say. And I be seen, Ain't baby o bia me chow me de ho ntia na chow say ho enwumra me chow maajo say anopa me chow maachi say wianso me ma wo aha sir with a sa semadi sir anoba odoma kuma on show bibia no omo bibia ho ban Pacho so join ya Mr. Wa na wa like na fi wa share na wa follow. Thank you so much for your gift, Sosa. I really appreciate that. Me da wo sin obia Abusia mema obibia akwa base mo join ye ewo ha say enen so ye ba aba cheche ya adwen na fe abisuasuasuasuan ye ho niema ane se afe na wa hu miss join the only miss with one s wa ha me do idea say no be me abusuafo man ka fra ati na kasa do nti truth ne ye me enti sa afi na wa hu me wo ha na wa join ne na wa follow na wa like na wa follow bi so be hu wo ha bia na wa follow no enti me da mo nyina ase se mo join ne na mo gift so I really appreciate you guys so much. Mama started sending me gift and so sir I appreciate you so much. I say hello baby. And I said Miss Joan Miss Joan connecting with her into no medical I can say me Miss Joan connecting na me no me friend dia agro me take everything serious and into ya boy a homework I say nya connection wo ha uba na obenya otwotwo mutwo wo ha se ya ye kyekye na ya boaboa sebe ya wonya bi wo ha se ya okwa betimi a maintain no mo mienu nyina obi a betimi a maintain no ho kama na odo na nyi na sen akọ another level eno ntini me pese enne ye betreat niam bi a ebe support ye mpena twemu anaye na wawe mu se wo twe mpena e betindi wakọ the next level na afi ababeda na aware na nkola nyina abam manya frefo edi kan ma mempeke ne o se ono de on twen kra ma memfa ne me de banto da society say udi ne me boss e no wa hu hello what me kan oh mente won kan jina so na me setting ne ma wai me ba me ni ntia e sa ma 1 second. Hello, can you hear me? I'm muting home. Okay, so hold on, okay? Let me connect this. Okay. Can you oh. So you can call back. My connect here. I'm sorry, right? Sorry. I'm says I'm connecting me Bluetooth with the phone. I'm sorry, I'm better now. I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, sign free be mwati. Okay. Hello, another person is
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello. Me pacha one mute two ho, just a one mute, one mute two ho. One mute two ho. One mute to Mr. JB, one mute two ho. You mute yourself. Can you unmute? Okay.
Hello?
Hello, baby.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Yeah. Yes, good evening.
Good evening, oh. Papa, good evening. No, I just mommy, good evening. Do you speak Tree or English?
Oh, tree, yanka tree.
Okay. Number say me who why me dem mente bro from Nampo.
Okay. My ba she was computer. My ba have computer.
Sir. Me ba cho dina so why mama seconds. Not menya
All right.
Okay, can you hear me now? You better unmute yourself. Mr. JB.
Well,
Yeah. Now sit there.
no, Boko.
I don't echo. I'm on come on. Then echo. What man can they maybe can
No.
now?
Okay, wait, I can be a Boko.
Okay, until only a better now. How? Cause it's a baby, me boy.
Moa.
Okay. All right. Okay, into what person be joining so no bet me I invite na fe my pick one no about be joining a very nice discussion pa. So, let's go. So, senior de bia me kase Miss Joan me mete ha no. Me wa have for business. I mean business. Inti oba na ye Miss Joan connection na unya sebi unya ochocho mucha. Wokwa amanko treat nipa ne bad. Enkon na nkonko ye bibia na abeka se o ma de omusubanye emema de omusubanye sina obesi treat nipa no. Eno ene bema relationship no awo na akonenim na akwakonyin na wanya adepa afrimu. Eno nti no Miss Joan manya ato me ho se me mema odoma koma fa me so na yabo adasane de. Ekuso because me megidi say eno so ye one of ade ebema obi ani age say ubenya okumpa ana bema papa ana oba papa ewo wabrabom because oyo bema ana oba na say wokofa life partner na anko ya etin the many problems bro obi wo hokra say bi otim fam wu bi wo ha otim ma na adwen team fa na team ema na ira na adwen nyema bebre ankola na omo beba mu no etim nya problems ewo mu enu ntini se okwakoye your life woko choose life partner na se unya obema ana oba utun se nipa we de eye obeboa me na mesoma boa na etimu boa ema ayonkofa no ekonanim nti ye behwe enema mienu no miensa nti enne yen topic ye be discuss no mato ni din say mutual respect and support in relationship. Mutual respect and support in relationship. Dear ma me fast topic ni se na me di kan no say uba ha say na oba benya uchocho mucho ewa ha me pacho me ti me ho back I can hear myself back nti wa join no se obetimi amute ho anka mani bedje captain okay nti se oba benya chocho mucho ewa ha say na utimu niema ya bebobo so utim practice a ebetimi aboa ama wa maintain uchocho mucho no na atimi awa na akonanim yem brothers yenya yem brother Mr. JB ewa captain so join ye wa ha omonso de bibeka ho ama yenyina nkomodie no aye kama nti yenkwe mutual respect and support our relationship. Number one tina what's up bibia yetim ehu enie. First of all no cry cause mutual respect any support wa yonkofoma ene din ye na yonkofomu no wo se enya ntiase ene obuo bi ma yen ho oba bema woni obi wo relationship ma ewo so nya sam obuo bi ede ma ukunu no oyire ne nso a wo so be ma na so nya obuo bi ede ma oba no me kasa say ayewo bi mu wo ha onu amu wo ayonkofom a ana ekwa na ekwakoya aware mpa the only thing na omoye ne say be ma no nko a na dwenkyere ena ede bobra Oba no de ne de lalai oyo oba nti sebi adwen ne tim se kokoye sa na obehu se de bia na aye one side nti se woya so na oba no so de ne ho ba beto so a na se nyame mfa sa ma daachi bi partners no ba ko bi free mu a ana se mo separate a na akwakoye se sinto bi abam nanso se memfa se o respect me thoughts me so me respect your opinion a we de ne de free ha na we de ne de free ha na fe ya beka abom nti simple nyame mfa sama na se separation bi ba ana say one day no be say me come baby we so me from baby a me mfa me honto be man so mfa ne honto me so say without you and without her no I cannot move on nti say mo betena na se we de no opinion ba na se we so de no opinion ba na se mo nyina mo beka bom a be hu say na ma relationship no e konanim. Number second thing I was say yes say you better recognize it, your individual no ne your personal boundaries. You will be more relationship and no more our man any memory in both. Both almost set some boundaries be especially scafono kwan omotaya sa almost see dan ya say be man e dan ni oba ne so dan ni the only time oba ne beko be man ne din mu no time okwakọ petonga atu se oba no be man no ho nye ne se nnoko no se obekọ oni oba beda ba no ntimi nkoho. Another thing yen phone na ye use no obehu se so oba no the password kakraka bi wo hold na ni kura na bie ne phone no de atoso be man so a ene password nse bi kura obi kura ho betimi de ne kwakudo so de aye password without that no obi entimi mam enti se ekoba sa na ase de bia no ba ne to ha no odwen se ba chewa wadwan ne yesisia no mitu homa ye obo se ba ne to ha no odwen se be ma me no te de bia wo de wo phone na lock meba wo nchen a me wo ne me beda age se wo time a wo pe ansa metimi aba wo nchen se koba sa na ase trust no ebe ye something else ase wo fa me for sa nyama nti ana wo fa me just because of sex wo fa me wo personal use ana ti aba sa na relationship no ntime nkoso nti eno so ye number second thing I was say you checking another thing I was say you avoiding you won krofum bi mo ha ade kitikiti bi ni ye jeje uye wayo wanyo be hu se be jeje he your bema bi wo ho a opa mana yire mfa akire ha mra se o yakwawe oba bi so a onye hu se na ikunu kita otefon so pe oni oba na ekasa se sanyema wei ekoso abribia obehu se relationship no enye healthy na efe a start breaking kakra foundation ni breaki obehu aba na ni nyina a breaki nti ano so number another tina was say yehwe the next na was say sanhwe biem say ye be embrace each other's strength and ye mra ya mre no ya ye weak no and your strength ye be embrace say na be say be ye no ye obi mo ha oni oba atia wo de wuntimi nya hwe ma ho wo de bibi kito ye wuntimi nye wo de say niema obeka ama na bu oba na fom ko na de bi oka so your ban so a kwadofo bema wo nyankofo mema ko no de hu ana we ye se wo de wuntimi hu omobeka niema de bia no ebebu ni panabam. So we have to learn how to embrace each other's strength and our weakness. Inti se ade na odwin se oba no ontimi nye no shenedin wom say you can do it. One thing I was say obema bia hu ni say oba bia was some potentials bi woni mu a se oboa no wo ye oba na wo ye bema na se oboa na utim bringing out ye hia ne se obe support obe pushi obema ni nkran hye you can do it. Push it up, you can do it. Obi mu wo ha eno pe na mo pese mote. Obi hu se na afi wa free ni mu nyina pushi na afi wa get to level na wo pese okono. Sans na oba man so ohia oba oba support no wa pushi. Se oyo obema ana oyo oba na se wuntimi support wo kunu wo wa adwen mu wa koma mu ene wo nindie mu a de bia be man be mistake. Because me tete say yes, every successful man bia there is a wonderful I don't know say son ebu ne dia o be ma bia o successful no oba papa bi gina na chi a o pushi nti eno kra da sai we no aka ya asem amaye nti sa nyema we nyema Miss John me pe say ye be ba mu na afi ye sua nyema bebre nti ye be di kan akọ ye beto aso ma me ende wa hana ye nkọ ye nuanom omo ajoin ye no se omo wo bibia omo beka afa nyema ya mabobo sui ana nti first thing me pacho when edi honorable Norbert, thank you so much for joining. And another person, can you pronounce your name for me? Aban, yes. Munina Mbacho, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Me bacho say you can't hear and I can't brofo. Me da beti brofo nti me sema me nyusu me twi why.
Oh, ebia.
Okay, me bacho ofe una me first person was so. You can say mutual respect and a support our relationship ma. Me di kind boy bibi so say valuing each other's thought and opinion. What do you say about that? Then now back can fa eno ho.
Oh, okay. All right, so no, I think you are right with everything that you are saying because, every relationship, that kind of mutual respect, has strengths. What I say, in a relationship, I will say one man commando and I say one woman commando and I say be Emma Ninyanko. That kind of freedom and that's an insecurity near the woman. To me, there are times one person will hold on to a certain point. When say baby, no, I brain no way because if you are in a relationship with a man or no, who come market crana, and so be no ako ABB, who the phone, who call baby, but no, I do phone, who name your show or so like who feel so disrespected, and I say. One can feel say no, that something is not right. It's, some of these things, if there's no mutual respect, Nipa no try to hold on for some time. I say, ube chindia, I'm fape, we no idea watching. So mutual respect is very, very important. I mean, there are kind of no.
Thank you so much. What can you now? Why you need now? Yenu ana so de oka
Nini na waye nini na
Senobi. Okay, so yenu and the oka e de support na ye hu se join wa Senobi wa join ye na ye mani nwi crownable ma ye mbra so na me sign board number second thing is say we should recognize our individuality and personal boundaries. Do you want to say anything about that? Partner, do you have anything to say?
Okay, is it me or honorable
Norbert? Yeah, messing about also.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay. Good evening once again.
Good evening. Me too on catch you. What's up? Oh yeah, there.
Oh, John, me no wa kokra.
What do you mean there?
Me abe my ra when you know.
Oh, my body on cry busy. Fachem what? Fachem.
Me accident binti amana.
Oh, kafra. Oh, Rebecca sat behind the scene. We are very sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, kafra.
Yeah.
And the what join you? Oh, who are they?
Me am not doing my own Bible.
So my question, let me be say, me Bobby say, relationship, no, we should recognizing our individuality and personal boundaries. Do you want to say anything about this?
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. And I think say the other kind of one our kind of, and it's high time we understand say we do have a shared relationship. There are some certain right that has been. And if you want to enjoy the whole of the right you were having as what you call a single, your relationship is also in the way of collapsing because medicinal cancer be say ibinum pass weight me other things be yes. Do baby is understandable. Do baby so sebi nyansanim. Yes. Say when me at the password that to me phone so at least you being my partner should know the pattern or the password. If I'm not doing anything secret or if I'm not hiding anything from you, you have to, know my password and I have to also know yours. So everybody maybe my password is you and I say my partner this year, that means doing well somewhere. I mean maybe because of baby. Those kind of things are kind of there. I agree with you. And most of the time, guys need that behavior. Most of the time, you guys may be we don't want our partners to have our phone, but mostly your person your partner's phone and your cost. But most of your phone are right. And it's a member partner, a Benjamin phone there. Then why should I also take hers? There should be understanding. And major phone there, then you're also free to also go through my own. So I think all I can say about that. I came to this, so I don't actually know.
Okay. Yeah, that was any what drink who said Ben Jones so as I join here. Now before I join here, they can't comment bit or say no. In the Benji. Sorry guys. Let me know why I was saying no.
Hello, Miss Jones. It's the same. Sorry, man. I'm so new, Monsieur. I know because yeah, I think this is the first time I'm about to show. So I listened. We okay.
Run hour.
But I am with you. Regular, but yeah. Anyway, nice to talk to you. No, I just wanted to make that quick comment. Say, I think one thing that we take for granted is the individuality, among everybody. Only your grandparents nature, there is always that friction, and there's always that you having separation between the two, even or they are blood and you've grown up together, let alone someone that we share now also person in the Bobra. I think one thing that we just forget we just met. Okay, we are two different people that just met, and we want to live together and have a family together and be together. But there's always that separation. We also have to understand there's privacy, regardless of what the title is. Say we are married people, we are couples or whatever. you have to respect the privacy of everybody. Okay, we are from two different cultures, two different environments, two different parents, and we met. And you said the moment say all the ring shows out, everything just there's a switch that you just turn on and everything just becomes the marriage that we are expecting. You need to give it time for people to come around. Okay, and it's for me, I think if you have a phone and you have a lot of private stuff on it, it's not because I mean we've heard so many stories that a spouse almost deceive the other spouse, and they take money from their account or they do malicious things with them. It just because we're worried, it just doesn't mean say only ajumboni mouth. Anything can happen. Right. So you always have to have some kind of privacy and let the other person respect that privacy, because I mean, Nipa, you can't always expect to say someone is digging into your private life. You want that kind of separation all the time. Right. Because that's what idea you've been doing for that long, and all of a sudden, what catch them some worrying to, I have to just forget about me. In case I don't share some information. If you all if you share it now, it will save your life. But you also need to respect people's privacy. Now, because okay, men coming from it doesn't mean say be body woman. It means that I want to feel some kind of privacy. I want to feel that okay, that's one thing that I can at least feel like okay, I am in. Sometimes you need that alone time. You need that alone feeling. And see, if your spouse says, okay, my phone is, private, don't go into that, respect that, and trust that the person is not doing anything. If you don't find anything malicious that, back your idea, say there's something going on now, what are you going to do? Then you've lost the trust in already. So, if there is between the two of you, you have agreed that okay, let's establish some privacy. I think the two of you should respect that privacy and go with it. But don't always think that because I'm requesting for privacy, just and answer there's something else going on. Yeah, there's got to be some trust, and more worry, grandpa, that just hold on to some mystery, some because if the two of you share everything right away, that it becomes boring. There's no mystery. There's nothing to uncover during the journey of your marriage. There's give some mystery between the two of you, and if the phone, I don't have a problem. For me, my phone is more, it's not so much of, I'm chatting with people, but it's all mostly because I have some financial or some business stuff that I would like to, keep out of everybody. And I think.
Let me ask you a question here. To see how can I say, because of business in your maintenance, you keep your phone personal, right? Sebastian, do you let your partner understand, say, because of this, so you don't have to go through the phone all the time, asking questions when you see on the phone? Do you explain to her and I say, yes?
Yeah, and I may kind of say in the beginning, I think when you start courting, and dating, then there are some conversations that you have, and these are one of the things: finance conversation, privacy conversation, sex, all these things. You have to talk about. Say, okay, hey, I trust you, you trust me. This is, I like to keep some kind of privacy in terms of my phone. Is that okay with you? Or maybe you can explain more. Maybe the person has some kind of trauma, in the past relationship, and you just go ahead and try to explain to the person. No matter I say, but automatically thinking say will be because say they want privacy on their phone. Now also automatically you think that there's something malicious going on now. I feel like then the relationship even as I started on the wrong foot already. There's no trust, and trust is the number one thing, right? Forget privacy. Trust is number one.
Right. Trust is number one. Thank you so much for your answer. Now, what we an episode be become.
Oh, not me. Yeah, and see, I think it's one thing we to consider when you go in a relationship is communication. You have to talk. You can't just say, "Oh, me who be and I love the person," and you start going out with the person. You don't even you don't talk about what you like. To say that what kind, I think in the beginning you were talking about having some kind of some kind of communication and expressing each other, like expressing yourself. And see there's got to be intimacy, like, and that's the thing that we don't consider. We just go with the physicals, there's butterflies and it's all beautiful and the one in a million. But you also have to work towards that relationship. You don't see someone and you just fall in love. Love is it's a journey. You build it. It's a lot of memories that comes into love. I think communication is number one thing that people need to consider. You sometimes you have to build that boundary to say that, like you said,
Okay.
this is where I cut off. This is where this is where I want you to understand. This is my private life. I think communication is number one.
Okay, thank you so much. Communication is number one. So my host will be joining Nana Ken. We're joining here by Mr. Wasan Kobad. My member also be a dinner Aben, right? My member Sao. Me pacho.
Me wa.
Okay, Nana Kwa. I will be back to you.
Me wa.
My member Aben. Nana meba on chain. Meba. So my member Sao, how do we avoid judgment? Say a bit judging, na criticize. How do we do that? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Aben? Aben or Aben? Okay, so on time and come, I'm Nanasu Niho. Who can help us? Benji, do you want to help us or Senobi? Okay, I think they are back. Okay. So
me wa.
Okay, I was
Me wa.
Okay, so I was asked. So, we'll join you when you're questioning because who says it's here now, join right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
please. Yes,
I
please.
was asking, say, how do we avoid say a bad judge, your partners, now you're criticizing, our relationship. So how do we do away with those things so that we can grow our relationship good?
You see, relationship thing is a problem today. I just saw some funny stuff. There was a lady I have been talking to for. I'm using mine as a case study.
Right.
I have been talking to this lady for the past almost a week now. Devoting my time. Sometimes I'm busy, but I don't let her know that I'm busy. I devoted my time and everything. Not knowing she was busy asking people on TikTok about me. Nobody knows me here. Nobody knows me personally here on TikTok. But people give her a wrong information about me. I have traveled before. Okay, when I met her, I'm like, okay, I don't have to lie to you. I'm in Ghana currently, but I was once living in abroad. She went on TikTok asking people, and people who didn't know me spread false whatever about me. She came today. She messaged me on phone, send me your pictures when you're in abroad. I'm like, no, the phones I brought, even my sister has taken my main phone, my personal phone. The one I'm using, I have no pictures on it. And so I sent a couple of them. She's like, no, this is Ghana. I'm like, this is Ghana. I'm standing in H&M shop. H&M, do you have H&M shop in Ghana? We don't. This lady started attacking me. Hey, I have done investigations about you, and I've had a couple of information about you. And I'm like, really? She started calling me names. And real men are always busy. So I asked her one question. You meet a guy who does not have time for you, and you complain that your man doesn't have time for you. And this is a guy who have committed his time to talk to you too. You are complaining that he's not a real guy. What do you want? Just because you got wrong information about me, so the relationship has to break today.
What?
I wasted my time, my energy. Yes, I wasted my time and my energy and all of that. She even insulted me. I said, okay, that's fine. So be it. In Ghana, relationship is a problem. Sometimes I cried today. I shed tears today as a man. You see, when you are real, people think that you are not real. They meet the unreal ones and they think they are the real ones. That is why we have problems in our relationship every day, because we keep throwing real people away and we pick the unreal ones and then they mess us up. They mess us up. So for me, I believe that we should. This question that you asked me about, I think you asked me a question again.
Judgment, avoiding judgment.
Yeah, judgment. Yes. So you can, yeah, like an example is what I gave. Now, you cannot judge your partner when you've not caught them in the act. Okay, because people can spread false information about people, and if you're mature, this about maturity. Maturity. Me, I've caught my girlfriend, a man being on top of her. I picked my woman back home. I never laid my hands on her. I didn't insult her, nothing. Me with my rare eyes like this, a man on top of her. She slept with a man till the next day. I met them in bed. You know? And so for me, I've always been that guy. But women keep coming and go. Women keep coming and go. Women keep coming and go. And I'm like, am I the bad one or they are the bad one? And so judging your partner in a relationship depends. Even if, see, you can catch them in the act, but you must use what? Maturity. Okay? You don't need to let them feel guilty. Okay? Because they might feel bad. All right? So there's a way you go about it. There's a way you go about it. There's a way you go about it. And so for me, this is a little I have to say. And let us all rise up in our relationship, because relationship is becoming a problem in Ghana. Relationship is becoming a problem in Ghana every day. Let's be careful. Open our eyes. Let us get close to the real ones, because it is crazy. I don't have much to say because I'm short of words. What happened to me today, I don't know. But I mean, that's it. There's a little that I can say here.
Thank you so much, and I do feel your pain. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. So, I don't know what to say, but take things cool. You don't have to cry. I can say. Send what
I'm okay.
Your real person, your real people will have. They are waiting for another real man. So you don't have to shed that tears for fake people. So a man in house says things happen for a reason. Let it go.
Exactly.
What's so about life on your real person?
Yeah.
Or a fake. What
Yes.
you need to do, you have to wait for the real person.
Yeah.
So, and I'm saying was said a puno bitu.
Exactly.
For be a man taking it cool.
Exactly. Exactly.
Show me. Not because of that pain, now I lock it door. The real person never, or Baba Cadonano, now went to me and be a man. So just forget nothing.
Oh, for me, I'm okay because I have seen more than this. I have seen more than this. I'll be for back up with you, and if I'm see me for you. And no, I am watching, we are not come a film. Anyway, I'm okay.
I'm very sorry sorry to
I'm
hear
okay.
that. I am very sorry. And always, and I'm like, I'm Rames Dwan. I'm connecting with the real ladies, no, right? Sunday, bra, I'm
But
connecting.
so, platform B and group B.
Mini group be a hair animal.
Okay, until I away your match and that.
Sundays, every Sunday, be a me what I say.
Oh, okay. And I may follow with you. I think the other life for me, be notify me.
Right.
So I'll come.
Right. Okay.
And then I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question.
Okay.
I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Must a lady you meet or a lady you are dating tell you say on yet covenant with course on the just a testing, and every day I'll be test still pay on fail and oko complaining or say any go and look for somebody who is serious. If you tell her she's not serious, or say and a couple be away serious.
I will not let you even me my own name. It is no. It goes with the communication. Relationship grow with communication. So without communication, there is nothing called relationship. That is me.
I don't know. See, this lady I'm talking about. This lady I'm talking about. I call back. I'm finding to see baby. Anyway, I'm saying my serious. You told me say all the guys will be meeting the because some come who parent they don't go. I'm the only one who went forward to see your parent, and you are treating me this way. On frère, on your frère. Oh, back on cafe swing answer. Be when
Nana. Best over poor baby egu ase I have one thing my yin near man here. So I say kasa you bet me kasa behind the scene but the question is me. Mami sa mema no bi so ase mami sa ebia no bi so emwa bi so de ma but me mo I say no because relationship there goes with communication. Without communication there is nothing called relationship. Because
exactly, it's a no.
Minti
it's a no.
Minti now catch me say men text on kwa. What about say minim type and I minim a deal meeting? That means I can date or I can marry.
Also on for testing. Also on for testing one of
yeah, we will talk.
Also on for testing one.
Mama misa mema na mo platform no so nhwe. Ebia no bi so wo adwenkyere bi about this question you asked. We na fe ya move on with the Benji. Hi Benji.
Hey.
Me pacho what's your brother question your brother obisai. Do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah. I'll make a say our brother Nana Ken, I think as you have to walk away. This is a toxic relationship.
Yeah, good bro. Good bro. I like your comment. You are just a real man. I like that. God bless you.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to identify who maybe it is happening in the beginning. Say it will carry into the future, and for the most part, so you should be in the beginning. And sometimes we just don't want to admit to say, oh wait, and we don't, then eventually we fall into the trap and we don't know, say, oh, this is what we were seeing in the beginning. Obviously, on respect too, or she doesn't care about you. She has her hands full somewhere. There's no need to give you the 100% communication tools that she has in her repertoire. Just there are good women out there. You just take your time. Eventually they will come.
Exactly,
so if someone is trying to walk all over you and not respecting you as a person, just move on, and sometimes it's hard. So, but you just have to do what you have to do.
Exactly, bro. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for your help, Benji.
But please, I'm going to be back, I'll be back.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go. Our next question, Honorable Nobi, are you there?
Yes.
Do you have anything to say
I'm
about what our
there.
brother? What be can about the now your brother no can and
Yes, I want to say something about it. I think Benji have said it all. It's just a red flag. Someone telling you, yeah,
I like that red flag.
it's totally a red flag. Yeah. The earlier the better. Such a person, I don't think you need to even waste a minute on such a person because a person, I mean, he or she is not into you. And Benji said something about the phone issue, and I just wanted to say something about that too. If I'm not sending the conversation backwards. He said something about privacy. We need to respect each other's privacy and all that. I think it's totally true. But I have a problem with it. It's privacy. You are my wife, and let me, come. What do you call it? Let me move it into the Christian level, and the Bible has made it very clear: we become one. Everything becomes. So, what privacy? I mean, what am I supposed to hide from you? Or what privacy? What investment I cannot share with you as a wife or as a husband? So to me, I think those privacies is also one way or the other working against us. And before you can build trust, there shouldn't be any doubt. And the more there is privacy, the partner will definitely doubt. I don't know if you get me clear.
Yeah, I do.
As far as privacy, I be PM, one way or the other, a partner will be thinking, so what privacy it is? Privacy it is. A dear the partner on the say, like, or explain naturally what you will. To me, no. If say no matter like so a partner no you will be a man and there's some certain things you think say I think you take it off from your phone in order to build a very strong trust. You take it off from your phone. Apart from that, my dream would be and come in shadam for us.
Okay. So I don't know yeah obia send obia opinion te and I send obia so building a relationship. So for me example me nyo obia me pese me ko me too much ebia me kun ne niema mu ana bibi unless ebia waka chem say okay you can do this or mempe inti na was send obia pe say or build it in a relationship yes ebia am trust na na so on trust me but nipa na say enkoso I think say don't go or say nkwa enko ana one menya adwen wo ho
Mami for being count. So the thing is, and I make us say initially, more as a mutu no kasa.
right.
The first thing is I don't know why do you have to be snooping in the phone? I just said there's no trust there in the first place. Me say kasa give me your phone. I want to see what's going on. I feel like it's no, yeah. It's I feel like okay. Then why are you saying that? Like, do you have something? Is there a trust? And then maybe you feel like you have to be investigating my phone. I feel like you have other issues than you are looking through my phone, because Mami can chop my honorable. If a cheater will never leave a breadcrumb, okay, or the person will cover their tracks. If they know say the phone, they will cover their tracks.
Right.
So it's not you going through the phone will justify your curiosity. you're actually giving the person more ammunition to cheat. Inti say Obi can say I mean I just say the make actually say don't look to my phone and I say baby the fact that made password so and have my thumbprint and it's not even for you, it's for anyone else that will get hold of my phone and get into my private life. So Opa say if you want to go to my phone, I'll give it to you gladly. There are many times in my past relationship, I'll make a phone call to a family member and I'll give it to you. At that time, the phone is open. You can do whatever that you want. Right. It's not because I'm putting the password in it to prevent you. It's just that it can get lost anytime, and it's actually necessary. So I'll put a password or security measures in it. Because my phone, I do a lot of work and there's some finance transactions that I go through. I have businesses that I monitor with Stripe and all that. It's necessary. Say I will do that, but the idea is not to prevent my spouse and as my partner to find out what is going on in my phone. And then I make as privacy, there's some privacy in it. So like you don't necessarily and there's some security in that, to prevent anybody other than, if you are my wife and you want to look into my phone, go ahead, I'll be glad for you to do that. There's no communication or there's nothing on my phone that will give you an alarm. And at that time, you have to understand. Say the moment you ask for it, you have activated some non-trust.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's all I want to say.
Okay. So, Honorable, you have something to say again? Do you have any question? Anything to say?
I think that's fine.
Okay. Thank you. So the all can munya na madwin kire no. Obi mo ho a ompe bisu ho a ompe oni problem with it nti no sane mommy enu nyina motena ase ana mo start ayonkofa no hyehyɛ na mo ye no I think say no na was continue some ye nhye say metimi afa afo no so betimi afa me phone is the best but mo anya nhye say mo ye nhye say okay you cannot go to my phone, I cannot go to your phone. I think we should respect each other's privacy. Worry our privacy. Yes, worry our privacy. Our boyfriend and our girlfriend, our privacy. One thing that the BA can say, we should learn how to respect each other, because one family says you and one. Me to me baby, and now I catch me say pay me. One me force me say best name coffee na me no kwatena as boyfriend and our girlfriend na sa worry for. Name woody candy or pay eto manim. Peno se say oba timpe bema so timpe oba inti no se say both side nyina inti o de ope eto manim ena me beti na se inti wan force me. That should tell you say I have my 100% freedom and you have your 100% freedom. Inti no, I'm going to give you my 50%, you're going to give me yours 50%, and then I can boom na fe they are building relationship. It doesn't mean say you should take over me, you should decide for me anything what they will per se me and then I'll be per se me. No, it doesn't go that way. Yes, and there be a relationship a bit chia, but say say we the na dream ba na we so the na dream ba na mo aka bo ma de bia no and to kwakra bas nicely and as a short time no more timi asolve na fe mo akomanim. So nti sa neti. Okay, so let's move to our next point. How do we embrace each other's strength and weakness? And weakness. Say yeah, mra ya emre. Na mra say ne besi embrace that time. Say ne besi embrace. Say for example, ebia me to we me weak points. Say bia niema we me mpane ye da bia bo me hu. Me hu bia na me yenhye me mpese me ben ho kra. How do you encourage your partner and say madam and I say mister you can do this? How can you encourage that person to go for it? Let me go to who. Who want to talk? In person matrix. What person can read my case?
Mami Kasa real quick. Actually, me baby PAC anti Mami Kasa real quick.
All right.
Well, the relationship one, and yeah, I think there's you make me stronger. That's basically what it is. Won't to me will be all the same quality or the same strength as you. You find someone that can fill in your weakness. Right, so when you're in this aspect, you find someone who's also stronger in the ones that you are weak with, your weakness, Until the person is always complimenting you, Say, me say, when it comes to finances now, I am really not good at it. So I'll look for someone who is very good in finance. We'll be able to budget your income and make sure say we are not spending over, and making sure say Sikana is going in the right places. And see, you find it's not just meeting someone or so I'm falling in love. It's meeting someone and investigating and making sure say nipa kono or bano or the person is bringing value in your life. Won't to me show be all the same quality. It's like it becomes friction. It's like two people fighting for the same way, dominance, right? And then sometimes it makes marriage not work the way it is, because who feels a winning way that the same person so feels a winning way. What's the point? Like you guys become like a competition in the same house.
Right.
And what you show be you can complement their weakness, and open Pakonosu can complement your weakness, because at the long run, you want to combine powers and be able to be a power couple, be able to raise children with all your characters. Right. And see, and when it comes to weakness now and strength now, you have to find the opposite attract.
Thank you so
And see, that's what I was saying. Yeah, you find the one that is the opposite.
All right. So brother, let's find the one, so bet me aboa no bet me aboa no won so bet me aboa no obi ade na dwenkyere ebeba na so obi bet me ahye ne yonkun kran na afi wetimi apushi. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate your support. I really do. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please, if today is your first time seeing me here, please, with all due respect, follow me, make I follow you. Like my video, double tap to like it and share. If you're on Facebook, thank you so much for joining me there, and I really appreciate you guys. Please follow me there. Media me de wo Facebook and YouTube AHUNTASEM TV. Na me AHUNTASEM is spelling AHUNTASEM. Na o the TV no aso so me pacho TikTok or me pacho ko YouTube and after Facebook na ko follow me wo ho. Mom what YouTube and I say Facebook no so no ubetimo de wadwenkyere ato ho amama ready anase obetimu afre ye numbers na egu ase obetimu afre aba so e de wadwenkyere aba abeto ho. So ya breni ya brenti ye bebo no taw na afi ya kwan de baabi na se ye ntimi anwie a da foforo ye ba beto us, because it is very, very important say ye be working on our relationship, because unya chochomucho anase unya girlfriend boyfriend unya oyere na se wantimi anyere ne yia obeko unya okunu wantimi ankunu ne yia obeko. So unya JK, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, my dear. So sene na mekano so unya oyere ana okunu wantimi ankunkunu mu ho anyere mu ho a ebegu unya girlfriend and boyfriend so na se wantimi anfo obuo ne odo and support each other and also engina inti ye pe twetwomucho wa ha no na fe yesua ade sebe ya sinyankopon ya adom ana odman kuma bo ana se unya utwotwomucho e wo Miss Joan platform so ha watimi ekura ne ye na that bi wo ye wedding na Miss Joan men so mababi. So the na ye discussing nyina na is about mutual respect, what it mean. So now ye move kakra bi ano ye nkowie ni nyina ye kam ye no ana me ensa bi ko me brain ya ye bre na fe ya stop wo na next week nyame ado na ye ba na ya beto aso se na your first time I will join me every Sunday ye Miss Joan connecting ye connected singles na Thursdays Miss Joan Thursday reggae night yeah brana be share asa Miss Joan me do her reggae night dem me friend agro because many je ho pa yi na eneye Friday nyema se ya na suasua ade ye checheche ho ade se be ya brabo na ya timu no ebetimi akoso I am not perfect so minimu nyina na ye sua wo fa bibi wom me so me fa bibi wom na eno fi ho na Saturday yaba be share your life story inti baby a obia o pese one Miss Joan interviewer ubetimi afre me number ya egu ase hoyi anase ukọ TikTok ukọ bio ho a ubehu me numbers ewo ho me patch na wapeke na fi ya schedule na onimi ay interview se adwuma bi kura na apese obo ho dewura na opese one me kasa na uchirechire mu a yebetimi ay osa interview no wo USA New Jersey na apese mba ofie kura eno obakasa ebeye interviewer yebetum aba ho na afi ya ba betwa na ya interview bibibia mu yebetum aba ho enti thank you so much so yenya quick na yemfa nema miensa bi enka eho ewo how are yebetum support our your partners so wo your ba se na obesi ya obe support ukunu wo okunu so a ubetimi a support oyere wo boyfriend and girlfriend how na ebetimi a support me de meji boyfriend girlfriend deeper because wontimi nkwaware abra sabi wontwempena empena twene ya na ya adwen ye kampena twen ya adwen nyina kose sabi oni oba ne da woni be ma ne da nya that is what I mean mente eno nya no mente ase ne mo se wusua ho na mesumi sua wusua me wo hwe me na mesumi hwe wo study me na me study wo eno na me meaning of mpratwe no because you can't just jump into marriage without knowing the lady or the man. So you have to learn each other, study each other before you can jump into any relationship so that relationship now become ochina kwa na enkonkogu. And let's learn so that you betimi akipi ho yie. All right. So support being present and listen attentively. So one ukunu anase ompena no one ne to mu kasa obi wo ha one ne kunu te ho na se kunu ne kasa na ne boyfriend ne kasa na adwen kura e wo baby foforo e wo baby honorable no be mebals why mebals very soon dem no ne be we program don't go don't leave me here into what person join the wadwen trip ba obetim aba obi wo ho ne kunu kasa no ana na yiri kasa no oh no wafomu ada wadaja no mpo. So esa na ema ne ye ya utun sa se nipa na woni ne kasa no ontie wo anytime bia obey wadwen sa woni ukuna na boyfriend wakọ ne nchen woni ne having nice communication o bi kura ho na wa pie agya wo minimo bi a almost start relationship no okọ ne boyfriend o pe ne boyfriend na pie no wagya ne den mu odi kia man no aduan okọ kohyema na dutum na wasen aba na bisa won se ekoso a sen na be kwakosi someone me and build the communication one year present ma wo partner no one year attentively antie na said that e mabamu a say na mbesia ya mbetimi communicate no motimi ahwe nkola no na nkola no so aba ma busua no atumpon anase aye kama ama munyina moni age e relationship. So we should learn that how I betimi I make a good present na yetie them partners mra ye have a communication ye kasa no ye betimi aye more attentively na ye tie omo. So the next thing I was say a sonship you say you be encourage we should encourage each other's goals and dreams. Nina support we are learning about mutual support to see a free mutual respect our relationship we say ye mutual respect. So how are you be and also the next thing no encouraging each other goals and dreams. How do we do that? Senobi, can you help us here?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, dear.
Before I'll come to that, you firstly asked a question on how we can strengthen each other's weak point. And the little I can say about it is if your partner, you found that this is his or her weak point, the first key thing to do is not to use that weak points against him or her. Don't use the weak point, no matter how it is, don't use it against him or her. Immediately you begin to use the person's weak points against him or her, you are rather killing him or her. You are making the weak point to become a weaker point. So the only thing we can do is to be strengthening, advising, encouraging. You can do it. You can do it. Then as you are telling the person you can do it, try to develop some strategies or teach the person, if you do this way, if you come this way, if you add this to this, I think it can make to this. I think if you do that gradually, it's not going to be easy, but one day you will overcome it.
Right.
One day you will overcome. I quite remember in our church, I had a certain girl. The girl is very brilliant, and when she comes to church, she doesn't want to do anything there. So I got to realize how brilliant she is. I got close to her, and I gave her Bible assignment. I gave her a portion to go in and make me one. She did the same and came, and then I realized she was so good. So I programmed her that the next Sunday she is going to read the Bible. And for that reason, she did not come to church because I said she read the Bible. When we close, I'll search for her, and then I have to talk to her, encourage her. I bring her to the church, and then I taught her how to, public and all that. So, and then I have to gather some youths, about 4 or 5 member youth, and then she will read in front of us. She did that about 4 times. The first day she came, she read the Bible. The next Sunday we made her to read again. Third one we made her to read at the third time. And now, Miss John, I'm telling you, the girl can preach and you'll be surprised. If the girl holds the microphone here and to deliver or give the word of God, you wouldn't say this was the girl who was, doing that kind of thing. So if we realize that this is the person's weak point, it's encouragement. It's encouragement, and then teach the person how to do it, and the person will be able to overcome that weak side. Thank you very much for that. And then your next question was how to support your partner, if I'm not mistaken.
How to embrace each other's goals and dreams.
Okay. How to embrace each other's goals? I think, first of all, if the goal, the goals, we have different of it. What if the goal is negative?
Negative, or you will not do it. But still, you have to share your idea. Man, say, this your goal idea to me. And no crown what if you what dream on a negative, but if you any panels dream on a okay man. So to me, I think I'll go like, to me, this is my idea. Then now they are social man.
No, that's right. Yes. So in this way, I think say David Mayan say Nipa and the goal, this is what the person is dreaming to be. you can support the person by in the same way encouraging the person, and then as you encourage the person, if you have some ideas you give, and continue to remind the person of it. Continue to remind the person of it. I think this thing you said you want to be, or this thing you said you want to do, it's nice. So let's sit down, let's plan of it. So come, how are we going to do it? You all sit down, plan of it, and then you develop a strategy to go by it. So you sitting with the person, don't just encourage the person and go, but encourage the person. Oh, that is fine, that is good. After the encouragement, call the person, sit with him or her. Okay, you said you want to do this. So what do you think we can, or how are we going to achieve this? Let's sit and plan about it. You sit with the person, plan with the person. If it's have to do with financial, okay. Now, for instance, maybe my dream is I want to build. My partner sit with me. Okay, you said you want to build. How are we going to do it? Okay, now we need money to do that. So we have to. That means any moment from now we need to. Reduce our the way we spend. Hello. Okay. So you say that, okay, if that is the case, let's begin. We shouldn't wait and we will gather all the money at once and do it. Okay, let's be doing this small. Let's be doing this. So you encourage the person, develop a strategy with the person, continue to remind the person about it, pray with the person, and I think one way or the other you will achieve it. So to my understanding.
Thank you so much. Yemi abema no na drink tre eno no. So your hima ba ko pe. O hima menene start this platform. Wa joining me wa and then many ajipa. Menene start you me say madam madam ya menene kasa say. Enyo ono anka majai Miss John connecting ya kamajaye kra.
Yeah.
Me appreciate what JK. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
Honest no bet. Platform way ni pillars. Did that omubebu pe platform nebu. So I hope today be omube jina ho ama platform.
Oh.
I really appreciate you.
Yeah, jina ho ma.
And I thank you so much. I thank you so much. So me who I'm saying remember what kasa wa hase.
Thank you too.
So me who what Johnny I had to so what the conversation in na echo. Do you want to add anything?
Yeah. What I want to add is about the goals, supporting each other's goals. Let's look at the positive aspects. What was in relationship, bebree a yɛtate ma problems ba na ade ne nyinaa gyina saa de wei a nnipa bebree mfa wɔn adwen nkɔɔ hɔ. Wɔn wɔ sɛ relationship a mowɔ mu sɛ mpenatwe o sɛ awade o na sɛ deɛ obi ayɛ mfa ne yɔnko ho a I tell you it will not last. Yɛnhwɛ awadeɛ mu. Ɛnɛ ya nea ɔmo ka ne sɛ ɔbaa koduru aware ase a especially you those at abroad yɛmfa sɛ wo ne owura wɔ hɔ yi wopɛ wo deɛ ɛna ɔno nso wopɛ ne deɛ ebi a mowɔ mma bɛyɛ 3, 4, 5 obiara pɛ ne deɛ no dɛn na bɛba akyire nea ɛbɛba ne sɛ ɔno nyɛ wo bɔne a wobɛdi wo nso nyɛ na bɔne a wobɛdi because say aka say kam na ye obi epre na de akɔ nafa na sɛbe bonsam no nyame pere adeɛ ho a ho na bɛdi nkonim ɛno ne problem a ɛwɔ yɛ relationship mu ade nti na ɔwɔ sɛ yɛpɛ no ankorankran abere a yɛyɛ yɛ adwene sɛ we want to be married or we are married couple living together but ɛsɛ sɛ wo support ɔbaa ne goals na ɔbaa ne support wo goals provided that goals na ɔbaa na set anaa bɛrima na set no ɛnyɛ bɔne but if it is ade a ɛyɛ papa why not supporting each other you will grow and everything in the relationship will grow but if that is not there all the time you will have problems with each other and at long last the everybody say let's call it off and go away. Yeah, so that is what I want to add to the conversation.
Thank you.
I believe in supporting each other goals. Yes.
Now, Mami Bisa wasem. I believe say support each other's goals. So, say
yeah.
How say na obi sia ya obi won say nipa we ni goals no sebio na ne ade esi na ni so say opeso ye no eye a ebeboa na so I need to support him.
Yeah, it's through communication. If you have your problem and you refuse to share with your partner, how will he or she know? But the more I wouldn't communicate, no, and money wouldn't your person. Yeah, mommy, let me just use this as example. So, no partner or na be a main fan so person who ye juma be business be an open so ko school be account one can ɔno nso ɔno wote dan mu o ɔno na da sɔre but onim wadwen mu wotiri mu asɛm nti mo anni nkɔmmɔ mo nyɛ partners a mo taa di nkɔmmɔ fa mo ankasa mo abrabɔ ho ba ɛtete sɛ sɛnea wokaa sɛ obi tumi kɔsra ne mpena na pɛ bɛrima no apie agya ne dan mu hɔ wobɛda saa ahomakye ansa na ɔbɛba na ebi a meka sɛ wo nso wosɔre akɔ adwuma o na ahomakye a wɔba no wokɔ ɛno wokɔyɛ dɛn ɔbaa ya na ade akye wo nso wokɔ ɛfa so bi amba kɔ na wokɔsra no no ho enti mo wɔ sɛ awarefoɔ no if you are not communicating wo nhunu no ɔno so nhunu problem na wahu goals a wopɛ sɛ ɔsɛte na waboa wo nti ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ obi a wo ne partner na wo share you have to share na wontumi nkyɛ w'asɛm ɛma wo partner who again abɔnten na ɔde bɛkɔ tamfo bɛnya w'adeɛ nka woyɛ no yɛ adepa ɔno no bɛka kyerɛw sɛ mɛnyɛ no nyɛ but wo partner no yɛ obi a ɔpɛ wo yie na ɔmpɛ wo bɔne a obi ani saa relationship no mu a wobɛkyɛ adwene wei na waka kyerɛw sɛ daabi mɛnyɛ nti I believe in communication and not just communication but good communication that will yield good results.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. So, me 2 points big go any of it be and moon na obi abetim opa obetimi aka bibia afa ho na afa ye de yim program no asi. So baako is offering help and assistance when needed. Offering help and assistance when needed. And the other one is celebrating each other's success. Celebrating each other's success and to support the new relationship and as someone send or fan or help and I say may assist anything I obey need both sides near one side. Sometimes in Yana man be breading say Beman Kwana was so ye Beman Kwana was said boy say drew ye anniversary crana your dream say was said Beman when they got to be the better no it's both partners who will be able to act.
Oh, say may join near who can na make a be a platform be so na a man na a was so no empese or mo better myself. But me catch say and the error na ye woman no. There is no man now or poor bar or your opportunities and I say reliable on him or no or on
network.
Edibois relationship na wo mu no me share them believing in say enye be man nko a but what I believe in is ono ye wo so be boa wo afem dia obetumi eboa ma mu ko anim abere bia but when na ye man ni bi mpese ye be ye amade bia no ye nya problems wa aware anase relationship a ye hu ye ho.
Right, right. And man, oh, and my send your come, I'm to be and supporting Nameka and Obamuno. To my mean, a dear bear man, and need to pa, and yakes you, and got to be a cracker. Nemo a dibby a few akuma mountains are do way, dear. Mahu, I am a fair, intimate from Koma Mikuna, and I'm a boyfriend. The beer, Beman by Bill beer. Opa, my relationship no cry engu, still a back on that. So, ladies, we should know, say, and your beman kwana de beer was a dear different in some name of any both. Where the be mouth exchange, where the be man in me, now where the be on, na a effort, na man I come. So, enko basse, anytime be an man a receiver, even a Bible can say, insurance or giver. Giver. So there be out here. Nasa o de be out of but also na we yama na ama relationship no or drone de be a womb na abotre na de bia na konenim. So it's good. I really agree with you, my dear. Sanobi, do you have anything I hope they be added to this Rihanna?
Okay, the only thing I want to say is just a very short saying. That goes, anyone who always think of receiving without thinking of how to give always remain a beggar. The more you receive, also try to also give.
Yep.
The more you try to also give, don't expect your guy to be giving, and you being the receiver. Sometimes also be the sender, and don't expect your guy to ask for help. Don't expect your guy to ask for help. It's not everybody who can do that.
Right.
Yes. So and then you being with her, so you being with him, I think you will know the exact person you are being with, and if the guy is in a hard time or in a difficult times, you will know. So at that time, if you think there is an opportunity to help, don't hesitate. I think you should go ahead and do it. And the guy is going to appreciate it. The guy will appreciate it. So, and not only difficult times, once in a while, just try to surprise your guy with something. Once in a while, try to surprise, your guy with something.
Right.
I'm saying your guy because after we the guys there, we are doing good. Mona mo nyadi.
So wala.
Andi me bomo. Nyadi kola.
Bema bi on twa futiri wa hu. Obey receive anko
Ano
opportunity.
ne 0.002%.
Are you sure?
Yes.
When I
Man be am somewhere there.
Obo Emma samu ye.
Oh sorry.
Obo Emma samu ye mre papa say oba hu pa say really odona or give it out everything inside everything. But who says up so take advantage?
It's true.
Share Emma yen samu ye.
Yeah.
Nobody say omo no so.
Papa.
Menya sure.
Oba Ghana omo
Omodoso pa.
7.5.
Share. Nanka de bia
The
baby
whole
mo
7.
say oh be Emma so we twemadi. Oh the meeting. Sosa, thank you so much for your gifting, Sosa. I really appreciate your rose. I mama yen follow Sosa and Mammy. Within the minutes I'm going to use Mama yen follow Mammy, please. Thank you so much, my dear. So
Sabine
Benji,
Sababi.
thank you so much, Benji. Thank you. Thank you for your gift. So let's go. I can't last enough enough see how I say celebrating each other's success. Each other. say you best celebrate ebi a making wako bo doctor degree and as wako ye big farm bi or both side ni wako ye nice team bi na waba
ne
remember
fɛ
bi mu ho a omo ye jealous ohun se ni na yiri koso a na ne boafu ade nti na oba
mɛsɛ ɛyɛ ne ya paa bebree
man bi so ho a de ye woni mu but it shouldn't be that. We should celebrate it na ye ni beje ho ebeye ni ka beye ho
ɛno no ɛntaa nsi sɛ mmarima no.
So I want you guys to advise. I want you guys to say something about it.
Miss Joanne, where our canoe, I think it's very, I mean, it's important, and I can remember a few years back, I won something. It was about youth. It was about youth parliament, and I want to be a member of the youth parliament. So after that, I was very happy. It happened in the midnight. It happened that we had to call my parents by then, and then, we all celebrated it. I came later. I don't know. Let me also call my girlfriend, and then we know what to do. Friend born and I say, "Oh, my dear, this is what has happened. I've won the election." The only thing this girl could say is, "Okay."
Just okay.
And everything is not just just okay. And I was like, "Hey, how?" She said, "Well, Mommy Janina, what you?"
I said, "On your case, why?"
Hey, Emma. And I begin to think different way. Emma, no. So it's very important for anything you can probably achieve in life, no matter how small it is. Let's try to appreciate it. Let's try to to celebrate with the person. Let try and put a smile onto the person and try to let the person knows that he or she can do and do more and do better. And the more we are doing this, the more you are encouraging the person, you are pushing the person to do harder. And the more you are just saying, okay, you are killing the dream. So I think it's very, very important and that you just said. So, my dear brothers and sisters, and then, no, this one, okay, my dear brothers and sisters, we need to celebrate each other's goal of success.
Right. Thank you so much. We need to. You want to say serious? Honorable meba messing about so not yet we. I'm also serious at joining here and a Benjo meba was this year. Into Yama serious and Casa serious mema wakwaba. Net
more
at the same. Do you have anything to say about this?
Yes, please. Nemere pa a wobɛware ɔbaa a wo ne ne te a wobɛhu sɛ ɔkɔ so na ɛyɛ ɔyana na mpɛ sɛ yɛsan bisa yɛ ho na yɛhyia ɔbaa sɛ yɛbɛware na yɛde kan bisa deɛ adwuma na ɔyɛ nti saa kwasi na yɛ a yɛbisa na deɛ nti na yɛbisa wobɛware na awie a sɛ ɔbɛyɛ sika awie na ɛsan yɛ ɔya nti saa na I don't think say a normal person say obi a na dwene pa ya adwuma obetima da yesa was oba de o ware ni wie say even kura no onye sika na obegya wa say ne de nya bi nyame a kire say oba na wontina wonchen forever but the oyo de opa onye sika te say pu anwia but obetina wonchen sometimes na bi ni say ba na nya sika obegya no ono de ba de kura na de emfa anwokyere kura betimi ama ba so agyawo oni bi no so ni bi otimi ma na gyawo nti ba na de nya po wa emfa won se ska obanya nti me nua me ma na me papa no mo saa adwene na wo motima mo yi mfirim na emboae because ni fan dware banku na banku so dware ni fan na eko me danse
Okay, I say benkum dware ni fa na ni fa so adware benkum. I want say honorable say please dear I have to get down and rest. Okay. So one person I mean say be any
Yeah.
who ade be kan ho dia we betim I get it down. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate you so much. Let's
No, thank you very much. And
thank you. Let's move to Benji. Okay, Benjo. Benji, let's go. Do you have
Yes.
anything now? Betimu at the amayena ye de aba every year ye koye ye that two guest in this one afia.
No, well, points now I mean, more making in yeah make sense. Obia per se somebody to celebrate them. Obia per se ne omo done, you know, they should be able to appreciate aja why juma dia why no. Mimi say, you know, so if say me ye bibia, I would rather want my close family and my partner to celebrate me more than me now for more outside and I say me for.
Right.
Because that one it means a lot to me. Inti so wanna say we year ye bibi next one to me I'm bana baso and also one to me I'm comfort. I think a year since say obi a outside crampo anye then one can say congratulations because in your market and kitty or you uber say oh and found home oh with the way the minim so why yes you are comfortable if you are or just uber say oh and then why are there oh we see yam why are there oh what you know what school and that's what pass away exams why are they you know that small way you know goes a long way into where memory and for and you shouldn't take it for granted you know and some small wins you know is actually more than obey yes you know something bigger than son of what to party and man and I say you know but wow we into you know me that's so you've actually been able to get your work done as you know at work you know be an stress crampo but you know you being there for them it means a lot to them than you know be a outside we can say oh you know you've you know recognizing the accomplishments I think and also come sometimes being don't feel welcome at home and they start you know going outside looking for or be to you know recognize idea why because nipe bia per se or come from because why bibi nipe bia akwala opinion obia wants to be you know recognized so why bibi you know only useless and say you know if you can celebrate small wins now sometimes that's the recipe of you know a you can say a divorce and all these you know if it goes on for too longer I think so we cramp me bibi on me bibi cramp on kasa you know and see it's very 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 important it will be so yeah something small we can yeah I hope say come for but it's actually goes a long way. It's obekai crampusing obi befi baby abeka say, oh you've done well, oh you look good, you know, or you know these small compliments and we shouldn't take for granted. It actually goes a long way.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Meda wase ene wadwenche. Meda munyina ase JK wo bibia obeka ede atwa to ana.
Yeah, na me kakakura bi afa ne ye kan ho ehu hia pa obi ane se ne anisute obi wo wa niema we wa wonya emfa ne ho obi wo nso so a meme pese me lifestyle or relationship no uhu a uni how because one adeɛ biara a mɛyɛ a ɛyɛ kama no sɛ wotumi ka sɛ o woayɛ adeɛ pa o ei wobɛhu no ayɛ sɛ mahoho maayɛ kɛse aka ho na meti ayɛ sɛ konkro saa na meteɛ ɛno nko a waka no yes don't give me anything. I don't even expect anything from you, but just open your mouth and say you have done well. Who say na ayɛ me dɛdɛɛdɛ ma me tirim because me tirim yɛ me dɛ.
I know.
Wɔhu ba nneɛma wei nyinaa no sɛ wo ne obi wɔ hɔ na woantumi ansɛde ehu wei no mu nyinaa a wobɛyɛ ama no a meka kyerɛ wo sɛ wobɛyɛ nso ɛnkosi aga. Nti ehu hia hwɛ school kora mpo bra ewom wobɛkɔ school nyinaa bɛwie na ebi a wowɔ wo friend wo partner bi na wantumi kora congratulate sɛ wayɛ adeɛ ɛyɛ ya yɛnsua sɛnea abɛyɛ a wode abɛto so yi sɛ yɛnyɛ because nyɛ nnipa nyinaa na wanka a ɛmfa no ho yɛn mu bi de akɔyɛ yɛ aduane wode kan no kɛkɛ na ka sɛ menhwɛ wo kora yɛayɛ bɛyɛ yɛ adeɛ ɛho hia nti meda ase
papa ɛho hia because ɛma wɔhoɔden nti ma wo pushi na
papa yes
me mani ya ga ni me kan na yɛsrɛ me me bi a ɔne ne yere nete ne yere bɔ no wɔde ne kwan nyinaa mu even or support bɛma na kora ɛwɔ school sɛm nso bɛma no nya na de wo besi ne nakasa ba ne so kɔ school so kɔtwe exams no felipe na bɛma na kan sɛm basa
asɛm aba
na bomu
krɔ no
onim sini ne kasa tim ne kasa oba o ne tewa wo mama o tim ne kasa anyhow so very important and enye mema no so kwan na nim sa ye ma na bi mu so te sa entin we nyina we should learn how I be
bebre
na ya support ye ho very very important intimate asida eso ebe ma mo pa ye wa otimba program so nyina what in the wadwen kire wo support ebe kasa ye o de comment to I really appreciate you guys munima and come better na and come upon the dada inti mo na mama program we program bifi makoma mu nyina edda mu nyina ase wow hear me from Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Benji. Thank you, JK.
But maybe sir, the last time we promotions for a bit way. We business been up so your promotion. I so we be and I say.
Yes, me say na me can say opese me interview na wo be church business a wo ye and wo betim ni schedule na fe ya ne wanya interview na fe wa ba be church ne wo ye nyina we are all here to support each other and I think that is the way I'm meeting after their support obia opese one me kasa ewo that YouTube, Facebook baby nti sanity.
Okay, and then we'll reach out and I'll schedule something so we also interview them. I may display me product.
Okay, no problem. My number uko buy you my number ho bit me afa na fe ya kasa na watch me product ni na machine about it and I'm read about it na sebe ya meet me I okay to talk to you.
Mate. All right.
Okay, thank you so
much.
All right, thank you. Me appreciate you nyina JK. JK Yabekasa.
Yeah. One you by my was yo.
Thank you so much for joining us here. I really
Kwame was so. Nana Kwame was yo.
You don't kill me, Nana. You don't.
Nana, a topic yeah can enye bibia ho asem. Ana messages I would go as yeah. Yay.
Nana, we need to talk, please. Nana,
okay.
Behind the scene.
You matter.
Okay. All right, so aha, and I'm doing now a busy me bring a break into Miss Ross or joining me wahako Facebook, National AHUNTASEM TV. Now, me AHUNTASEM is spelling AHUNT. When you did it? I'm sorry, oh, sorry.
Yeah, so
TikTok or more 10 collab voice penafe ya block as ya miss 2 times.
okay.
Join me wa ha eya no akọ Facebook na wa hwehwe AHUNTASEM TV. Me AHUNTASEM spelling AHUNTASEM. Now the TV no aso. Now I was so who say me Miss Joan, the only miss with one S. Mete ho answer na wa subscribe and na wa follow Facebook and na say YouTube. Na wa share me wa ha ochina na yedi abrabo mu nkomo ana bibibia ye bekasa about it no. Emre bi na kwame wankasa me no wontokwa. Me no wontokwa yenko behind the scene. Enti se na make no wo bibia opese ye kasa
interview no so wamba.
JK, me passing bill. Nana kwame odi me asi manfi no. So obe say interview a konto bi a ukoye process no alpha mu e bi a ukọ Libya bi hazel nza brabo mu a pentin kwana pentin se bibi bia pe say interview ba bia obi a ukọ YouTube and Facebook and TikTok a me number o ubetimu afa na fe yakasa about it wadwuma wa bia adwuma foforo bi e wo Ghana e wo krom ha na opese nyina ye hu about it eno so betimi afre na ye schedule na ye no wa ye interview na afe yaka amobi ata na say ya support a push you ye betimi aye e dia support ye nyina ye no. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Munhia me wa ha ochina any Sunday for cha mucho makram.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.